Hey, Matt here, back with another Plain Explain. Today's focus will be value bets. I've noticed a little bit lately I've been missing some of these, so if I miss any or I use the wrong size, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Let's hop in. PokerStars in Canada had an update, and we got some new cards, some new chips. We also got some new colors for our tables. I haven't quite figured out the best combination yet, but I definitely like these new cards. Nothing but folding so far. It's a pretty good flop on table 3. Question is, I think the majority of my range wants to go small, so I will go small. On the lower roll, I'll check. Higher, I'll raise. Sevens, blind v blinds. I think we actually have to call the 4-bet shoves. All right, let's see if we hold. Not the first time, but at least we hold the second time. We'll start betting now. It's a good flop in a 4-bet pot. Not the best turn. Still think we can bet, however. All right, stream goals and value bets. I want to check this hand, but at the same time, rolling high will 4-bet here. At the same time, how many hands really beat us? Obviously, there's some ace-jack, king-10, queen-10, king-queen. I'm going to check. See, ace-queen, I was thinking about that too. It's definitely a reason why I wanted to bet. There was a lot of pair plus draw. Queen X is probably going to call twice to 25%. Yeah, I'm curious. That might be the first hand. Did I miss a value bet? Here we'll bet again versus a recreational. And we will 4-bet here. Pretty good flop. Not the greatest turn, but we're not going anywhere this hand. Don't think we raise. I think we just call. Unfortunate. If we did want to check on this board, I mean, this hand could check back. For what it's worth, I'm not sure how often that player should have 8-7, but is what it is. I'm not quite sure what to do in these spots. Some people have been telling me it's probably good to call with the 2 recreationals in the pot. So let's test it out. I'm always skeptical out of position calling wider, even if there's 2 recreationals. I don't know how often I actually do realize my equity, I guess. Here we're actually gonna overbet. I guess I won't stop. I think we can check now. Maybe check calling. You're right. I sort of like overbetting. Puts his pairs in a tough spot, but finds the call. Here, I think we can get some value. Most queens are going to bet, and maybe most jack, so I think we're probably pretty good. Check. The mix. Low ace-x boards, we usually check a lot, but this player is likely a recreational and we have a flush draw, so why not bet bigger? At least that's what I've kind of been experimenting doing. Rolling higher, we'll call. Interesting. I don't think we'll have donks. To be fair, though, I haven't. It's not like I've looked deep into them. Let's do that. Plain explain gold. Do we have a value bet? I kind of think we do, honestly. Nice. Queens. Could use a bigger size. Rolled high, will 4-bet. Could have sized up a little bit, seeing as we're 120 deep. Here, bet for sure. Overbet. I'm just thinking with the gutter. Even though we overbet, can we call? Because I mean, it's to the nuts. I'm gonna call. And here, I don't know about that size. I really don't. I think checking's better on the board, but. He's 3. He checks back a straight. Wow. This hand I'm honestly not too sure about. Put a lot of pressure on if he does somehow have called like 8s, 9s, a 10x. Although 10x doesn't really call that much. In button versus EP, jacks, queens if they call pre. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about my combo selection and even my size, to be completely honest there. So maybe you guys can let me know what you think in the comments below in that hand. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. Mixed raise, I believe. Ooh. Got punished for that. Here's the spades and broadways. Still not certain what I what I want to do there. Or what should be correct, I guess. Maybe I could have just shoved, but like the thing is, if I have like ace king, do I really want to shove? I mean, for betting, of course. Fairly safe board, I think. I used to not complete a lot, but I've looked at some preflop sims and completing seems to be okay. So fold, 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 fold. Maybe I should go play PLO and I can play a bunch of hands. On the 2, I guess I'll check. Let's think about this. I've seen some like delay blocks. Can't imagine we want to bet much on this board, and I rolled a 0. This is a spot I definitely struggle with delay C betting in 3-bet pots for sure, especially out of position. I should look at it more because I've been trying to check a little more on the flop, so I should try and figure it out. I wonder if for fun this could you know, get a little crazy. On the 4 we won't go crazy, but it's an interesting one to look at again later. Recreational here, we'll just raise, even though there's probably not that many raises here, especially versus half, but who cares? It's not like they know that either. And now we check, I guess. Hope we win versus something. And we do. Nice. Pocket eights. Recreational 70-0. I'll just start betting big. It's kind of a scary board, so it's not like I'm okay. Just 3-bet shoving here. I think I'm gonna fold. I don't really know much about this player, but that's something to note. I think it's important to note those things, because then if it happens again, it's more likely to just be, or could be, any two or 50-60% of hands, and then sevens would be a snap call. But I'd rather not risk 70 BB for that without any information. I wonder, I know 9-8 is shit, but we're 140 big blinds deep. Maybe it's not terrible to hit the call button there. Fold. Actually, I think that was a mistake. My 9x? Actually, I think 9x is the call. It's 8x, it's not. I think we can cold 4. This is interesting. So versus pot. This is a recreational, I believe. And it would make sense. I mean, who pots on a mono board? I guess we have to call once because of that fact. It's a recreational, and I don't hate just stabbing here. I think we could take it down quite often. Obviously, our hand probably doesn't want to, but it's probably just higher EV. Oh, nice. Especially when we know we're going to hit a deuce, right? Question is size now. I mean, I think it's unlikely that this player has a flush, because why check turn after potting? So with that being said, I think just going something like pot. We had a snap call. Nice. King jack with a diamond. Unfortunate river. Curious how you guys would play flop and turn versus a recreational there. And here, obviously we want to overbet, but like we blocked the whole board, so maybe this is just better. And we get the call, which is cool. Here we roll high, so we will 4-bet. Ace queen. Wow. Could we, because we went 1/3 on the flop, could we actually overbet river even though we blocked the whole board? Like, because there will be some ace x. Yeah. It's a pretty good flop for our 4-betting range, I think. Love to see the snap fold in the 4-bet pot for the red line. Let's go. play a couple more minutes here. The good old limp re-raise. Is it crazy? I just want to fold this out of position. I mean, maybe you guys are going to say that that's absolutely criminal, but I just feel like out of position, I don't know how much money I'm really printing there. And in a limp re-raise versus a recreational, that probably is strong. I just don't hate the fold right there. Low roll, I guess call. And check, hope to check down, win, which we do, which is nice. Versus MP. I actually think people over delay these cards on these boards because they're actually supposed to check a lot. So it's not like our strong ace X is actually has as much equity as we think. Nice to get the fold there. And versus the overbet, I actually think I'm going to find a call on the higher roll. I think we unblock the potential bluffs. I guess the problem is he turning a lower pair into a bluff, though, is the only problem. And then we can just call our pairs. Okay, I'm going to fold. I talked myself into a fold just because we will have a lot of our range there that checks back twice. So maybe I can just call the pairs, and then that way it kind of protects me in case they're somehow bluffing with a pair. Versus rec, I'm going to check back quite a bit. And versus them, however, I'm going to delay c-bet a lot. And yeah, nothing else to do but just follow through here and hope for the best. And the ranges are usually wide enough that you're going to get a ton of folds, as we do there. All right, let's I think it's almost been half an hour, so let's set out next blinds. That's a set, bottom set, so I kind of like betting big. Oh, yeah, I could bet big or check. And now he goes check, check. Straight completes, but they're going to bet a lot of their straight draws, so we're not too worried, but I don't think we can overbet. I think we just bet medium makes sense. And that is a awful river. So we're just, but at the same time, even though it's an awful river, I think we have enough equity that we could still block. Queen Jack, nice. I guess we got the max value there that we possibly could have had, because if we bet flop, he just probably folds. All right, that's all. So as always, thanks for watching. Let me know of any mistakes in the comments below. And if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. We're about 200 away from being monetized, so that will be awesome. But yeah, have a good rest of the day. Good luck at the tables. Talk to you next time.